Welcome back, everybody, to the Elder Kings. Before we start today, I'll just say that on the second channel are all the Twitch VODs going up from our Twitch CK2 campaign where we're playing a racially insensitive character. So go and check that out if you're interested in that type of thing. I'll put a link in the description or in the top comment or something like that. So, we're back as Nepos the Bulwark, the incredibly powerful man with his 30 martial, his 154 personal combat, and we're a kinslayer, don't forget, because we did kind of murder our uncle or something along those lines. It's not relevant anyway. A lot of you have been asking for the same thing, and that is join the Greybeards. Now, I'm up for joining the Greybeards. I think joining the Greybeards would be awesome, but the Greybeards are very much sort of putting your resources into that character. The way I'm looking at things right now, the Greybeards can teach us the Thum, right? But when we die, the Thum is gone forever. You just learn it per character. The Fighters Guild, for the time being, might be a very good way to build up some artifacts, some armor, some weapons, whatever else, via raiding or via the events added by the Fighters Guild system. You know, we've already made our way up to decent steel swords there and things. So we might as well stick with the Fighters Guild for the time being, at least stick with it for this character. See if we can make ourselves just as unstoppable fighting champion. Then, when we play as Zweihander Diccus Biggus Julius, we'll join the Greybeards with her and we'll commit our whole life to learning the Thum or something like that. I think that would be very, very cool. Plus, we'll have a lady as the head of the Greybeards, which is the Disney world that we are all waiting to live in, huh? That could be quite fun. And we'll work our way through all the different societies. So we'll also see what, like, you know, the Cult of the Ancestor might do for us, or the Dark Brotherhood do for us as well. I imagine the Dark Brotherhood is going to be very similar to the Assassin's Guild from the base game, but we'll sort of see how that do as we get up to it. What do I want to do this episode, then? Well, actually, I want to check what that Ring of Sunfire did before we did anything else. That's really cool. Look at that. Won by prized... Okay, by vampire hunters, the Ring of Sunfire will destroy any vampire that wears it while protecting the wearer, the vampire hunter from the disease that causes vampirism. Maybe we don't want that. I mean, that we could, depending on how you guys want to do this, play this like real high society. You know, we're doing the sort of intrigue plays, we're doing the diplomacy plays. We could flip over to being a vampire empire and, you know, have this sort of secret level to society which consists of vampires. Because obviously, in the Elder Kings, there is a system where you're either a known vampire or a hidden vampire and get bonuses depending on which. That could be interesting. But let me know what you think about that one. That's something I'd like to check out because I've never once played as a vampire in the Elder Kings. And I think that could, you know, this, for the time being, not too different from your sort of base CK2 Holy Roman Empire playthrough, so you've got access to all these crazy societies. However, we could inject a little bit of more of an Elder Scrolls feel to it, I think, by, you know, worshipping more like Pelham, becoming a firstborn vampire and setting up, you know, like a rival vampire dynasty. That could be very fun. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere near the caves in Tradenhall, and a courtier of mine insisted to come along with my men when I was hunting for the bear. I mean, if anybody could, it's our legendary warrior, Georginas. Enough with you on that nagging. You can come along, and we managed to save him, gain 10 points. Or what does this one do for us? Just gain some prestige. Yeah, I did manage to save you, my friend. Anyway, the plan this time around is to upgrade our medium hall to, or is it small hall to medium hall to large hall. Then we can build ourselves, when we get shipbuilding level 2, more boats. With more boats, we can actually go out raiding and do some decent damage with that. Now, Cropsford, I completely forgot about this as well. Cropsford is part of our domain. Would also probably have boats, bearing in mind it's... I mean, what's he got here? Trench mode. What would give boats here? Excuse me, got any? 4 galleys. I'll take it. That's double our galleys, if you want to look at it that way. So we definitely want to push claims on Cropsford as soon as possible. How many men you got? 1,000... oh, shit, it's a Tharn, though. What relation are you to? Because this is Abnathan, obviously. He might not be too happy that we're attacking his dynasty. He's definitely a distant relative, so I'm not actually that bothered. Completely different branches of the house by the looks of it. Okay, it's not such a big deal anyway. We could go to war with him. I don't think there will be any pressure from Abnathan to, you know, stop our war. I don't know what mechanics there are in the Elder Kings to stop your vassals going to war, whether it's just the standard round peace, whether they have something similar to the Game of Thrones where you can get them to stand down. Either way, I think we're going to go grab this. In fact, we could wait for our troops to reinforce, because apparently we have 3,250, huh? A son, Zedric, our first non-prodigy son, which is really saying something there. Hello, you will be called then. You are just a standard old boring character. You're just going to be called, you know, your standard arming sword. We're just going to call you Arming. Arming Diccus Biggus Julius. Welcome aboard. The nightmare is not yet over for my wife. Her recovery was only passing. Her conditions have worsened after giving birth to a child. If she does not get better soon, she will surely perish. Countess Dynari of Cropsford. Trouble pregnancy, cramped, stressed. She is fucking dead. She is not long for this world. How long is that? What does that give? Oh, it doesn't give a health malus. I guess it's just a chance of her dying or something like that. Anyway, not such a big deal. Let's get ourselves a new steward. Well, she is a good steward. That's the only reason why that is kind of a loss here. Clover, welcome. You can oversee construction. Like I said, we want to build up these galleys. Now, Cropsford we might as well just swing for. I didn't realize we had quite as many troops as we do. So this one, we lose 250 prestige. Why? For de jure claims? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I see, but that one we gain it, I assume. Vassalize will take everything, but that one is also become Baroness Luca's new liege. I mean, I'm only here for the... Oh, if we kill her off, we might inherit anyway. Oh, a daughter inherits because she didn't marry matrilineally. Okay, fair enough then. I mean, if the top one guarantees we get control of the province, I'd be more than happy to do this one, but I don't know that it do, because it does say vassalize or take everything held by this guy in the county of Cropsford, so we might just end up vassalizing her either way, and that's going to make us lose 250 prestige. I'm going to risk it. Fuck it. I'm going to roll the dice, because honestly, 250 prestige in exchange for personally controlling the province, I'll take that happily. Sejanus prospers. Good work, team. Well done. That's a nice amount of gold for us. Is the womb still in working condition? I guess our wife is fine then, huh? She's got to... Oh, she has the terrible shits, my lord. Go off my court position once, so you can deal with that. I don't know why you're telling us. I'm not a doctor. I can't do anything to stop that one. Right, merge your troops. Let's get... why can't we lead troops? Oh, shit, 'cause we're a Spymaster. To be honest... I like being the Spymaster for Ada-mantia, mainly because it gives us a ridiculous... The plot power against him, 159% chance to kill the most powerful man in probably all of Tamriel. Plot to steal artifact. Has he got anything worth stealing? Alien armor. Ooh, we don't have any armor. We could also steal his Elder Council amulet and sell it off, which is worth... That would fetch a pretty penny, huh? That's how the guy in Skyrim pays for the assassination of the Emperor. I don't remember his name, though, in hindsight. Yeah, I'm going to plot to steal an artifact from Ada-mantia. This is a horrible idea, and I'm sure this won't end badly in the least. Who else would like to join me? It turns out we've already got some backers already. That's fantastic. Right, let's go and let's invite into a banquet for a while. I don't know the outcomes of a lot of these events still yet, these swear antagonist events, just because I don't have that much experience with them in regards to Holy Fury. I generally just pick whatever gives us, you know, the most points or whatever. Now, some people will point out there are ones like, so there are some unique events surrounding them. Things like, if you're at war with someone, oh, we gain Lustful. There are things like, during war, if you're trying to sway someone, you can invite them back to your tent for talks, and then you can just end up chucking them in prison and winning the war. Things like that. I don't know any unique mechanics in that regard. Hopefully you had fun. Oh, God. I woke up half-dressed. Clothes strewn everywhere with a woman sleeping beside me. I can see Abner with a grin on his face, lying on the floor with a woman on top of him. That's incredible. So not only have we just cheated on our wife, who's got food poisoning and just came out of an incredibly troubled pregnancy, but Ada-mantia, who I would like to point out, whose wife is our best friend, we just encouraged him to do a diddle with a young lady. Fine. Perfect. That is exactly the type of game I wanted to play right now. Fucking our way through Cyrodiil with Ada-mantia. Wife machine broke. Understandable. Have a great day. Let's find ourselves a fresh one. I'm looking for anybody who's a prodigy, as per usual. Or... yeah, no, we'll just stick with the prodigy. I was going to say we could try and see if there are any matrilineal or bloodlines that we could potentially pass on to our kids, regardless whether or not we are matrilineal or patrilineally married. We'll just stick with prodigy for the time being. I'm not going to try and overcomplicate things like that, because I'm not even sure they exist in the first place. Join court, we'll say any. Let's load filter. Where are my filters going? Where are my filters, though? Imprisoned, preferably not. Married, preferably not. Ruler, preferably not. Diplo range, preferably yes. Adult... I mean, yes, but there could be someone like 14 that we want to just betroth ourselves to. Great House, preferably not mine. At least not yet anyway. We're not quite that progressive. 16-year-old. Candice, Commander of Phygrius. She's a prodigy. Breton. Well, you know, you can't win them all, huh? She's no Imperial, but she'll do for the time being. Should probably also invite her to a court, huh? There you go. Nice. She'll do. That's actually pretty decent. Welcome. Welcome. There she is. Right. Arranged marriage. You to our good friend Nepos. Does she have decent stats? She's got good intrigue and good martial. Nice. She'll make a decent commander if nothing else then. Perfect. Welcome aboard. I was kind of looking for a decent steward to obviously replace our wife, what just died. But that's not such a big deal. Right. Speaking of which, it feels like... Oh, God, I left Big Grin's face on. Don't worry about that one. Actually, do worry about that one because I have absolutely no idea what people's martial abilities are then. You know what? You can be sacked, my friend. You've only got 8. We'll replace you with wife. She is a very good marshal, in fact. Look at this. Oh, man, we've already got some insanely good marshals anyway. 20, 19, 19. Let's just sign one down. Fuck this. Let's get this war over with. Good lord. All right, we can rank up again to the rank of warder. And now I'm interested to see if we get a new artifact for this one. We genuinely did. We got a steel sword. Cool. So we can sell that one off because it's obviously not as good as our slightly more superior steel sword. So let's flog that one. And this is why I think... If nothing else, the Fighter's Guild is good for making a little bit of extra money while we build up our realm. I can't imagine the Greybeards are going to be particularly, you know, dishing out artifacts or gold like it grows on trees. So, for the time being, like I said, the Greybeards seem like it's more of a a late game thing when you want a good commander, someone with, you know, power over the Thum and whatever else, capable of dealing with your enemies. We can't really break free yet. We can't really go for independence. We can't really try and, you know, establish our own dynasty on the at the head of the empire or anything like that. So for the time being, happy just to, you know, I'm happy to know my place. I'm happy to serve others more powerful. Although he is immortal, maybe we should be the one to kill him off then. Otherwise, this guy's going to have a dynasty that lasts 1,000 years, huh? Oh my god, and the guy we just went to war with is his heir. Huh. Probably a bad idea to piss off your potentially futurely. Alright, in that case, we want to keep Ada-mantia on that throne for as long as possible, and we didn't even get her. Shit, that's annoying. That's really annoying, huh? We could try and kill off her family. What about your husband? Is he, like, lowborn? 15 living members. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's actually really dumb. What we're going to do then is something I wouldn't normally do. Let's fabricate claims on Cropsford. What's chance yearly? 29% chance yearly. Grab Cropsford and just revoke the fucking thing. Because that really does so that we would spend the extra prestige and still, you know, get them as a vassal there. Doesn't matter too much. We know for the future, at least. I mean, to be fair, we haven't got shipbuilding 2 yet, so I don't know why I'm saving up the money for docks when we really can't do much with it. We could obviously build up our capital a bit more. Might not be a terrible idea. What can we actually build here? Garrison size, library reinforcement rate plus 10%. I do like the sound of that one. We got a slight little tiny bit of tax income. Outside of that, though, it's all kind of trash. Wait, we can hold cities, right? Am I misremembering? Yeah, Castle, Fort, Shrine Academy, and City Holdings. So realistically, we should be looking to revoke this city. If we can find a way to do that, that'd be fantastic. I could just grant independence, I guess. What? Oh, or not. Or I can't grant it. I was going to say grant independence, kill him, and then declare war on whoever it is. But no, we actually can't do that. Okay, they've thought that far ahead. That's a shame, because I'd like to... We could just build a whole fresh city. How much is that going to cost us? 489 gold. Plus, it wouldn't have any buildings, whereas this one at least has something to start off with. I just want their taxes, ideally, for the time being. Okay. Right now, let's not worry about that. I don't know if slavery is legal in the Empire. It is outlawed. Okay, that's also quite annoying, huh? How are we going to build up that quickly? How are we going to play tall when we're very restricted in the sense that we can't raid? We don't really have the tax to be building. I mean, how much gold are we making? 2.71 gold per month. Fantastic. You know what? I'm going for the business focus. Oh, we're already on the business focus. All right, then. Well, I guess we'll just keep doing what we're doing, huh? Keep trucking along. I'm going to carry on with upgrading the ruins, things like that. We've got moderate excavations there. Oh, that actually does give a tax modifier. All right, so what does the next level give us in that question? Develop ruins. 30%. Okay, it's another 10% tax modifier for 200 gold. That's actually very good. If there was a building that gave plus 10% taxes for 200 gold, I'd be snapping your hand off for that one. Plus the tech points as well, obviously fantastic when we're trying to save up to get improved keeps level 1, I think, right now. And shipbuilding level 2. Yeah, I like these ruins. I think it's a really great idea to just sort of... This seems like the best way to play it, just boom our tech points. Speaking of which, there's our gold. Thank you, I appreciate that one. I can't stand you, Aragosh, you goddamn ugly, filthy... Or is that racist? What's that? Cult of Malakath, should have probably guessed. Oh, nice. Stewardship plus 2 is pretty decent. We are a good character. We're a good... Like, Daughter's terrible. You're just going to be called, like... Well, that's a garbage weapon. You're going to be called, like... If I name one Dagger, you're going to be called Dagger. What are you talking about? Your friend, Queen Katina of Nibene, Abnathan's wife, does not set to inherit any land of her own, so we could give her our land. No, I don't think I'm going to land the most powerful man in the realm's wife just because she's not set to inherit. That's ridiculous. So, we got very lucky there. No, I'm not bringing you can fuck off. We got very lucky in that we've also got this trade event very quickly here. I hope he's doing well. Yeah, I hope he's doing well. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. He actually likes us a lot, huh? Man, he really does like us a lot. All we had to do was set him up with a nice young lady. Oh my god, this is insane. Let's meet in private for some deep discussion. I know this one is basically just guaranteed opinion, isn't it? So we might as well stick with that. Getting the trait Diligent. Oh man, this is what I was talking about. Like, if I'd have known this was a thing, I'd have absolutely done start off with. Just free Diligent. Nice. She's only acting with accordance with her religion. Oh, shit, we actually succeeded with that. We're now friends with the King of the Reach. Not sure that's such a good thing. Cool. My nice Briarheart King friend. Thank you. 102 gold. Not fantastic, but 150 prestige is quite nice, seeing as we spent quite a lot to keep Abnathan to be our friend. And a bunch of taxes as well. Yeah, I'll take that one. Thank you. We will take Greedy, if possible. Do we have Greedy? We do, so we're not really missing out on much there. We've learned a lot from this discussion. We just get Diligent. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, we do get 10 opinion with as well. Good God, that's a powerful event. And we 94 opinion of us now. Good God. This is insane. Like, Holy Fury really made it so you could be quite OP, huh? And like I've already said, the AI doesn't really know how to direct things like the player does. Like, the AI is not going to go for, you know, a martial-focused education with a good educator going for those best traits with a character who was born a genius or whatever. They're not going to try and breed that in. They're not going to then focus on combat as they grow up and try and get strategist or join a guild about fighting. The AI's not going to be able to do it as effectively as the player. I think the game is way, way too in favor of the player at this stage, and that they could definitely be doing with a patch chucked out. This guy wants to join us. Well, he doesn't want to. He's basically being offered to us, inverted commas. Sure, he's pretty decent. He's got 18 stewardship, and I did say we needed a better steward, so congratulations. Welcome aboard. All right, we will get you collecting taxes for the time being, because I think we still need... Oh, shit. We need 2 shipbuilding in this one. So we're actually going to have to rely on tech spread rate for that one, because they've got fucking nothing right now. Ah, god damn it. I mean, Cropsford is by the sea. They also don't have any tech points. God damn it, but they do have a trade route, though. We can build on that. Hey, that's decent. Because as I recall, the trade posts are pretty decent, aren't they, in the Elder Kings? Do I want my sister to marry the king of the Colovian estates? Yeah. I mean, that seems like a pretty decent marriage alliance right there. What's he got going for him? The blood of Baron the Bulwark. Proud son of Coral before becoming Emperor of the Empire of Cyrodiil. Cool. That's very nice. I will ask him. So I don't know what bloodline we want to go for next. Obviously, we're going to be playing as a girl next. How's her education going, by the way? Fucking terrible. Indolent? Are you kidding me? I mean, obviously, Wolfall's good, but Indolent is really, really bad. I say that she's bad. She's got 11 diplomacy, 13 martial, 10 stewardship, 14 intrigue, and 50 personal combat at the age of 10. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I can stick with that. We can get another... Oh my god, we get another 20 points with Abner. He's going to be our best friend forever. This is fantastic. Having the Immortal Liege, plus Opinion of Predecessor as well, is going to affect us. Baron Augustus is out of hiding, and we're still his heir. I think it's time... We'll stop trying... Oh, we can duel him. Shit. What's his personal combat, though? 52. What's ours? 149. Let's see how much of a bulwark we really are. Now, duels haven't gone particularly well for me recently in CK2, I'll be honest. I fought some what should have been one-sided duels where I've been absolutely annihilated. Show no mercy. We gain Kinslayer, though, don't we? We gain Kinslayer and Merciless. Shit. I think we're going to say, I win this fight, get him severely injured, maybe he'll just die of that. We'll actually try and secretly assassinate him in the background, because I'm not sure... I'm not sure whether I want to take on -10 general opinion on top of the -10 general opinion we already have for being a no murderer. Plus Kinslayer as well would be kind of crippling. I think that would make too many people dislike us. So I'm going to roll with what we've got going on right now. Let's visit the marketplace and buy a Potion of Chameleon instead. Because that should... How much is that? 60 gold. Good God. Alright, so instead, he's plotting against us, which I didn't really expect. Chuck him in prison. He might rebel. Oh my god, he had a son. Shit. Brewing Diccus Biggus Julius. He's raised for flag and rebellion. Now, that's exactly what I was hoping for. I was going to say, we might want to sack our marshal to get a higher arrest chance, but that works out very nice for us, huh? So let's go to war. We might be able to revoke his titles. I don't know how the laws are in Cyrodiil around that, whether you're allowed to revoke titles, whether we might need to pass the law beforehand. In fact, let's just double check. Revoke title is disallowed. We need legalism level 1, which I believe we can get. Yeah, we can get that. After the Civil War is over, we'll pass that immediately. Oh, man, now we can become a journeyman barbarian as well. Oh, sorry, an expert barbarian. 10% army morale is fucking nuts, man. That's so good. Yes, alright, I'm fine with that. Yeah, why don't you attack right there, my friend? That's what I thought. We're going to annihilate this guy, no problem. Then we can try and pass the law to revoke title. Revoke his fucking title from him, if we're allowed to. Again, there might be some arbitrary law, you know, you're not allowed to revoke titles from your family members, something like that. I have no idea. We'll find out in a second. This is probably the best war to find out when it's not so important. It's not like a realm-shattering civil war or anything like that. It's just our brother being a bit of a dick. We're going to rank up now to Guardian of the Fighters Guild. He's gone into hiding. Thank you very much. And she gave us a superior silver sword, which I assume is a direct upgrade from what we've got right now. Martial +1, personal combat +9. Oh, I remember we sold a superior sword, didn't we? Honestly, I'd rather have an additional 1 martial and a -1 personal combat, because personal combat comes in the hundreds. Martial definitely does not. So we'll stick with what we've got. I might even flog that steel sword, to be honest with you. Appreciate it, but it can, you know, it can fuck off forever. It's a deal. There you go. 50 gold. I'll take it. Thank you. And he's gone into hiding. Loses trade diligent immediately. Thank you. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. Why is this one on his... Wait, our mother has joined in defense of him, I assume? Attacking... Yeah? Wait, what? Defenders Count Nepos? Oh, yeah, no, she had. She's back to our brother. I guess she's like, hey, stop bullying your brother. She's going to get involved. Well, you're going to get your shit revoked as well then, mother, because we've got 3 out of 5 in our domain size, and we can hold temples as well. Boom. Problem solved. Thank you very much. Sybil Drifter of Smokefrost, one of the Sybils of Tabella, has died. How terrible. I don't know what that means, but that's just awful, isn't it? Okay, you are mine. Thank you. Our mother, I think we can also imprison because she joined a civil war against us. She's now... Oh, this is good. We can unland our mother and our brother and hold both provinces for ourselves. Now, as it's a temple, we might be able to build ships here as well. Like a temple shipyard. And we'll deal with that in a minute. I'm looking for any coastal provinces, to be completely frank with you. I've decided to institute the rule of banishment sovereignty law. Fine. You know what, my friend? You do what you want to do. I'm not risking pissing this guy off, especially as we're, you know, as a Spymaster as well. Kind of want to keep my position here. Right, let's go and deal with this one. Then we'll pass revoke titles. If we can't now, we're obviously going to look very stupid, because then we've got 2 of our family members in prison that we can't do anything with. Right, revoke title. Okay, we do need to pass the law then. Now, can the council vote on it? 3 supporters, 1 undecided. That sounds pretty good to me. We've got loyalists. Our wife. Our wife can be chancellor. She'll definitely vote in our favour. Fantastic. So we can get 4 supporters, 1 undecided. That's basically a shoo-in. We've got this in the bag. Revoke those 2 titles. That takes up to 5 out of 5 on our domain limit. Oh, this is actually works out insanely well. Thank you for your title, mother. Much appreciated. And then we'll also take... which one was it? Dracula as well. Boom. Look at that. That's looking so good. Hopefully we didn't take tyranny doing that. I didn't even check. Not that it matters anyway, because we've got all of 2 vassals. Gotta get rid of this one. Then we hold the whole of Cropsford, like, personally. Shit. How can we do that? We could antagonize her. We can antagonize her until she plots against us, and then do exactly the same thing. Get her into an open rebellion, revoke the title. This could be good. Alright, our daughter. Oh my god, she got rowdy and willful. That's really good. Shame about indolent, though. Charitable, slothful, gluttonous, or groomed. I mean, groomed would be good. Same with charitable. So it's either 2 pretty decent traits in my... I think charitable is very good as long as it's still the +3 diplomacy. Groomed is obviously very good for the attraction opinion. Both of those would be fantastic. Half a garbage, half a good. Gluttonous isn't even that bad. Slothful is the only real bad one. And that we could get rid of with a couple of hunts or whatever. That's fine. I like that. Okay then, so... We have got so many provinces now. Let's go to the temple and let's see whether or not we can build any sort of... anything that gives us galleys. That's all I'm interested in right now, so that we can obviously go raiding. You guys know what I like to do with this. It's just great being able to play tall. I love that almost everybody can raid in the Elder Kings. There are no galley buildings in temples. Are you kidding? Shit. Oh, God. Real big shit, huh? We can get some tax buildings, though, so that's at least something, I guess. Levy size plus 10%. That's quite nice. Infirmary gives levy reinforcement rate plus 10%. We've got Theological College. Tech spread rate, also pretty decent. You kind of prefer them in the capital, though, huh? Yeah, these aren't bad. Obviously, it's our free province, so I really can't complain that much. Oh, God. I forgot to cancel the plot. We should really cancel that plot, just in case we're caught killing our own brother. Oh, come on. Oh, he died in the dungeon. No way. My mother died in the dungeon. Shit. That's fine. I guess that's not a worry. That's not going to give us Kinslayer, is it? Nope, not my problem. No, she rebelled. She rebelled against the realm. Oh, God, my brother's still going to be assassinated, though. One of my Lannis relatives, Mace, has shown a growing interest in city politics. The mayor is willing to... What happens then? What happens then? Could we... Would we inherit her land because we're a relative? I don't think it will, because obviously it just is a republic government type, so any randomer takes over. No, I'm not going to pay 125 gold for no fucking reason. You can get out of here with that shit. I will ask Abnathan how he's doing. Now, we could just, like, banish our brother, I guess. Has he got an artifact? Oh, man, we could grab his artifact too, huh? Send him to join the Greybeards. That could be pretty good. What's he got in his backpack? A dog. I'm not going to steal his dog as well. That's pretty nuts. We'll take you 21 gold, and you can fuck off. He's gone all the way up to his homelands there. Hiroki as well was obviously Nord. So he's probably gone to our mother's homeland or something like that. I hope King Abner is going well, but I'm not willing to spend any more prestige on this dude, seeing as he already loves us to bits. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, my God. Really, what is Witch's Pox? Health -3. Can we not go an episode without losing a character? I mean, to be fair, last episode, this guy actually managed to survive a grand total of about 32 years. Oh, come on. Wait, we didn't even get it. Or is that just because... Okay, there we go. Right. So you got Witch's Pox and we're stressed. That's -4 health. A spell of cure disease, please. Oh, thank you. We might be able to keep a character 2 episodes in a row. This is fantastic. Right, we need a new Spymaster then. You can... Spymaster Mace, go and study some technology, because we need that as soon as possible, if you don't mind. Right, so... 59 gold. Still no more boats, I'm assuming. Oh, we have vassal boats now. Okay. I'm still going to invest in shipbuilding, because that would just give us a flat 10% extra galleys. So that's going to give us, what, like a fucking 0.7 of a boat? Maybe that's not worth it then in hindsight. Either way, that's 700 men we could go raiding with. We might be able to at least get something out of this now. I want to be able to siege provinces down, get the gold out of it that way. One way we could do it, to be honest, is... raid somewhere like here with the boats nearby, then when they burn it down, we get the gold out of that. That could definitely work. That would actually work pretty well, huh? How many defenders you got? A lot. Actually, not too many. We only need a couple more boats, and we will be able to take that. But fuck it. Let's go raid and see what we can get. Man, not only did we just become a Master Warrior, but I've also just sent in the application to level up to the second highest level of the Fighters Guild. We are now a champion. We got Fall of the Snow Prince. Okay, so that's a book that gives us Martial, I would assume. Oh, that's very good. Martial +3? Holy shit. Honest Recipes, I'm more than happy to sell that so it doesn't keep auto-equipping. So let's get rid of that as soon as possible. 25 gold is the best thing we could have done with that, to be honest with you, even though it cost us like 50. Fire and Faith, Diplomacy +1, Learning +1. Stewardship +1, Learning +1, fine. Gods and Worship of Tamriel just gives Learning +1, so I'm going to sell that because it's our worst of all the books. Right, get rid of that shit. It's a deal. Let's equip this one instead. Yeah, Fall of the Snow Prince. Man, that's so fucking good. Another +3 Martial. Takes us up to, what, 36? That's absolutely nuts. Ooh, Brave or Brawny? Chance of her becoming one, or that one is guaranteed. Guarantee Brawny, or... I mean, Brave you can lose so easily, but Brawny you can never lose, to my knowledge. Unless you become malnourished. Ah, shit. Brave's also really good, though. I'm not rolling the dice. Let's stick with Brawny. I would rather get Brawny rather than risk getting Brave, which isn't that much better, and, you know, run the risk of actually getting nothing at all out of that, so I'm fine. Okay, so this is a weird strategy, but it will actually work. So what we can do here is... Now, we can land those boats because they're a friendly port, aren't they? Okay, this is a weird strategy, but trust me on this one. We can burn these places down. Second, we've got the gold out of it. Land them in Alabaster, because that is technically our domain there. And that will, I think, give us the loot, technically, right? I don't think we actually have to take it back to a port of our own thing within our own domain. I think we can just burn that down wherever. So this could work if we want to burn, like, elsewhere or Argonia or anything like that, as long as it's nearby. We can't do protracted long journeys with this, going all the way over to, like, Valenwood or whatever. We need somewhere to be able to drop the loot off quickly because we've only got capacity for 70 gold. Might regret this. I'm going to resign from your council because we are one of the best commanders in the kingdom, and I've got my troops out there trying to do some work for us, and they have good commanders, but they've got no Nepos. Let's put it that way. These guys are going to move in. They're taking a... Oh, shit, we've got jungle in this province, huh? So they're taking a defensive crossing. We're looking at about 3,200 men now. I still think we've got this in the bag when we've got a guy with 36 martial leading it. Yeah, please don't lose too many troops. 600 versus 3,400 lost. Holy shit. Wants to be a commander. No, I'll stick to command our own troops, and that means we can still carry on with this. The reason I wanted to fight the battle so desperately is because that was all of their immediate troops they could get together. If they want to try and fight us again, they are going to have to wait a long time, raise troops from all the different provinces, and combine them, which the AI is incredibly bad at. So this basically gives us, now that we've defeated that first army, pretty much free reign on all of this coast of elsewhere, and assuming the plan works intended, we are going to make bank from this, like a serious amount of gold. Shit, we got to dispatch 50 gold to get an emergency repair team. Oh, we lose the 200 gold we invested. Sure. Are we going to lose that? So what will it become? It'll become moderate. Please don't fail. So that was in our capital as well. Moderate, moderate, moderate. Come on. Okay, we kept it. That's not a problem then. Yeah, we definitely kept that. Okay, that was a little bit worrying, huh? So this should work. This should give us the immediate cash for sieging it. Nice, there you go. 66 gold right there. And then we just immediately go and bank that. Will this work if we bank it? It will. Nice. And our capital gets the influx of loot. This works perfectly. Okay, then we just put them back out at sea again, and we move on to the next province. And we can just repeat this over and over and over. So this is a very... kind of effective way of raiding if you don't have too many galleys. This is kind of good if you're playing like a Norse character in England, for example, because you might only have one province. If you're playing like Ivor the Boneless, you might only have, 20 galleys or whatever. You might want to burn down those big important, French provinces. Just drop your boats back up the south of England very quickly, and that's how that would work. Basically exactly what we're doing here. All right, we can just torch this one. 39 gold right there. I'm going to quickly drop the boats off, and before they've even got halfway through raiding this one, we can bring them straight back out again. This is insane. This is working out so well. All right, so they're going to move down with 2,000, another 1,500. We've already got 100 or so gold out of this, so I'm happy, even if we lose this now, to say, hey, we did pretty decent. We've got defensive bonuses. We might still be fine. Ooh, they're bringing in a lot of troops, though. They're trying everything to stop Nepos. Nothing can stop Nepos, you fools. No, we're not giving the Queen of Nibene land. Oh, come on. Come on, you've got this. Oh my god, we actually might have this. That's the crazy... Oh, no. We've lost our center. As good as Navius is there. Yeah, as good as Navius is, he's not going to be able to hold off three different units. Nah, we don't need to spend prestige on this guy anymore. You know what? I think that was fine. That was an alright raid, but you can sort of see how that would work. Might go for Argonia next time, though, just because they're obviously a lot more splintered, won't be able to bring in that many troops. They might not even be able to bring in enough troops full stop to completely prevent us from raiding. If they can only send in 500 troops, they're just not going to bother. They're just going to let us get away with it. Oh, shit. Look at her now. Zweihander Biggus Diccus, brave, ambitious. I became a rival to do that one, hence why she hates us. Gluttonous does kind of suck, but we'll take it. Oh, so that trait did become gluttonous then. Okay, fine. Could have become slothful, so it could have been a lot worse. Brawny, aggressive leader, master warrior, and prodigy. Wow. She's got 130 personal combat. We've been in the Fighters Guild for the best part of 16 years right now, and we have 179. Can we make her join the Fighters Guild? Join it early. No, we want to join the Greybeards, don't we? My daughter, join the Greybeards. Is she in? How do we know? Oh, because we can't tell us to join a society again. Wow, that's cool. It would nice to be. That's my only thing I'd love to see. If we hover over it, it says member of Greybeards, for example. Oh, it does actually say it's a member of the Greybeards. Well, hush my fucking mouth. They've already beat me to it. Good work. All right, I think that's basic enough, but, you know, that's some good shit. So I think we want to find her a marriage quickly before she goes off and marries a randomer. So let's dig up a decent bloodline. What bloodline has she got right now? The 500 companions, yeah? Maybe we should go for, like, Riemann Cyrodiil or something like that. There's going to be plenty of that bloodline. Oh, Brislav the Righteous gives +1 martial as well. What is Riemann Cyrodiil with? Well, the quickest way to find that, I guess, would be go back to Riemann. Go to his bloodline. That gives... Oh, man, that gives some good bloodlines. Holy shit. +5, 8 Divine's Opinion. +5 Nedic as well. So people of our character's culture and religion, that's +10 Opinion straight away. +1 Martial as well is fantastic. The character favorite... Oh, my God. Okay. Who is alive? Who is an unmarried male who is alive what we could marry to our... Oh, they're all women. Shit. You'll do, maybe? Tapius? Tapius is already Tapiusing. Okay, who else we got? That's the worst joke I've ever made. Yeah, a lot of them already married off, huh? This could be an issue. What about you? Still, oh, they're already going to be married past a certain age, aren't they? What if we betroth, say... Okay, you're already betrothed. How far back do we have to go here? He's trash. So, okay, he's attractive and not married off. So you might do House Cyrodiil. Okay, interesting. Janice Cyrodiil, obviously, being in Oblivion. You could work. Yeah, alright. Let's see if you'll accept a betrothal. I imagine they would as well. Matrilineal. No. Ooh. Why? Too high in the line of succession. Fair enough. Let's see if we can find someone else then. What about Matthias then? Assign, arrange betrothal. Let's go matrilineal, preferably not to a man. No, too high in the line of succession. Shit. Quirinus, maybe? I mean, he is lower in the successional. There is Caparius of the same family there. Betrothal between him and Zweihander. Nope. Okay. This is... I can sort of see a trend here. We might have to wait until we're playing as her and like invite someone to our court, for example. Still no. Third in the line to succession. They'll still say no, huh? Yeah, we could be super screwed with this. I've already checked all of these kids. You know what? For the time being, I would like that bloodline, but there are others which are just as good, like this guy. What was his bloodline again? Ruslav the Righteous, Colovian opinion, the Marukati opinion, much lower. Good God. Sure. Okay, let's see if there are any surviving. There's got to be some people of this bloodline that aren't married off, right? We're looking for someone around her age. Is this kid imprisoned by the Main? That's the leader of Elsewhere, essentially. What about Turpius? Turpius is already married. What about Camillus? His father is a prince. A prince? Oh my God, he's the son of a king, right? Probably the relative of the king of Skingrad. Let's marry you off to arrange betrothal matrilineally to my daughter. Yes. Hey, there we go. Blood of Vrislav. That's in. That's 2 bloodlines, both given martial as well. Holy shit, nice work. He's not a bad character either, because he's also got Hardy, and Hardy is a pretty fantastic trait there. Health +2, fertility +10%. It's kind of like a variant of Strong. And our guild paid off there too, our Carpenters Guild. Man, this is going pretty well. We should be plotting to do something. I mean, anything, like stealing a good artifact or something along those lines. If he's got Ring of Arcana, that gives +5 learning. Daedric Sword, I'd be fine taking that one. I'd be pretty happy grabbing that one, you know. Let's find an artifact. Let's narrow one down. Try and steal it ourselves. We'll plot to steal, or we could even hire the Thieves Guild if we really wanted to. I want to find like a superior Daedric Sword. Those definitely exist. We've got... Oh, man, this guy wants to come to our court and he has one. We might not even need to steal it. We could just kill off his entire family. What? No. How many living members of his family are there? And he's got mithril armor. Oh, it's a superior steel sword. Don't lie to me. Well, it's got mithril armor, so I'll take that. Because, well, I mean, we've only got the shroud armor, which is good, but I don't think it gives us much now. This gives us martial health, personal combat, etc. Okay, how many members of your family? 9. That might take a while to actually manage to grab that stuff from him, but we can plot to steal still. Plot steal artifact. Wait, do I not get to pick the artifact? Gets victim theft timer, sure. So... I guess we just got to roll with it. Now, what I wanted to is buy the Chameleon Potion after we decide on something. We'll take the Mithril Armor for now. We'll use this as a trial to see how the whole stealing an artifact from someone's system works. See if it is worthwhile. This is fantastic. All right. Damn it, we're already 36 minutes in, and I kind of wanted to, stop things here. Dear Count Nepos, I never thought I would feel the shame of asking a friend for money. No, I'm not going to do that. You're just a random man in the Reach. But, I mean, I don't want to stop playing, but I kind of should. Otherwise, it's going to take me 9 hours to upload. Thank you for watching. This has been a fantastic episode. Look at Zweihander Biggus Julius. And maybe by the time we actually get to play as her, she will have that legendary warrior. I don't know if you can even get that in the Greybeards. You kind of assume you could. I've also been told that the Outer Council has a similar system where they can study loads of specializations. Apparently, also, if you're part of the Outer Council, they will give you a lot of time and resources to get the most out of you as well. So, to my knowledge, to become the top level of this society, I don't believe we can level up. Yeah, I don't believe we can become the master without our previous master stepping down. You have to offer them like a guild pension or something like that, right? Yeah, request that they retire 750 gold, or maybe they just take an unfortunate trip down the stairs, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll work on that next episode, try and become the head of the Fighters Guild, see what that does for us. If it's no good, we'll flip over. We'll actually join the Outer Council, because of course we have been offered. We have the amulet already, so hopefully we can get back into things. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place. I am going to refresh the Patreon list because I've noticed a lot of people have come back to things since there were some payment issues on Patreon's side of things. So I will get that updated. If you're not on the list, I apologize, but it's kind of out of my hands, right? It's Patreon being fucking slow once again. But a thank you still nonetheless to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sadini, Crazy Pack, Croesus, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogula, Sarik, Jimbo, Josh Lundeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskrat Fool, Nathan Flores, Necrophilin, Pelvis Presley, Skaz, Shayach Sinclair, Surthor the Swede, Stannis the Manis, The Forsaken One, Toby Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, and Vacuous Bacchus. Thank you for your support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the series possible in the first place. It's most appreciated. Thanks to you guys. I don't have to take garbage sponsorships. I haven't had one for a while. That's a real shame. Well, I say in a while, in the past week. Well, that's not true. Someone sent me a key and was like, review my game. I'm not doing that. Thank you as well to Acero, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Ben Troke, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don227, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Dumar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Israel, Irish, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Lasme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samuel, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach Pillar, and Zico 2. See you guys all tomorrow for some lovely murder.